Not really worse for the wear there. And it's quiet for now as they cut audio and get this rotation back in from Vanity. Moose again on that slight lurk towards mid. And
You're ordering nickel? I don't know, bro.
Map. Very default.
Get whatever you want,
B.
man.
Here's what it looks like.
Yeah,
the world is your oyster. Is that the saying?
Conditioning towards that A site for the flash, and now pivoting towards B
I don't know what the fucking saying is.
The full team hit with a late lurk from Moose once again onto middle later on. Dash coming through from Icy inside the spawn from the B site, or vice versa. And Icy gets the second one on the board. Vanity drops. Icy is praying for more kills here. He's trying to hunt it down towards the top of the staircase inside that market. Big push coming in towards that spawn, and that's Moose on the lurk, gets denied. And giving you a chance now for G2 to close down and close out this round. And now both and last players are pinned between all four players of G2.
If Run-Eye wins this, I will give away a mansion, a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, a Rolls Royce, and a F1 vehicle, and a 737 Boeing. And I'll give away all of Italy and France, because I own both those countries.
I mean, that's an important weapon. Look at the buy that you have from C9, or the money that's left since that buy at the beginning of the round. I'm trying to go for the explosion towards that B site was quite denied there by Icy's dash from the spawn.
Super spicy Icy on that one. To actually come in and kill Oxy first too. In that duelist trade, it seals the deal on it being the right play and what Icy's trying to orchestrate right now for his team as the duelist. Both young duelists here putting up a lot of good frags. So smart. When it was called too to make that timing to say I'm gonna get in fight either with a few people or by myself with one other, and he was ready to take any fight that came. Really awesome stuff to see from that player from Icy coming in strong. 11-11 now. Probably didn't think we were gonna go back and forth in rounds, but here we are, and the lower buy is going to C9 at this point as this economy gets thrown back and forth. Round 23. Yoden's still out for lead. Jonah P getting a good kill on Vanity.
Almost feels like the jump was heard, and he just
Vanity doesn't know what shift jumping does in this game.
For C9 was just trying to get the orb there for control, and unfortunately now with the process, they lose an important piece of that composition. The smokes to try to go for the execution for Cloud9.
I think Valen got the same kill on Oxy when they did that with a TP from Vanity towards the other side of the orb. Here on shore, just a little clear and back up. So G2's kind of reading that C9 or the first few moves are the gentleman's agreement. We're going to do this, the one way, the smoke, the play. G2's just trying to stick a foot in the door wherever they can. Nice turret detection here towards B, and the rotation comes in from G2.
Again, that's the troubles here, having no smokes towards that spawn. The updraft towards the air gets backstabbed there by Trent, and the rest of the buy doesn't work out here for Cloud9. Can't pass through the market side, and G2 are now at map and series point.
And to elimination here for C9. To look at what could happen after this, they have such a good roll to start off.
Even the caster said it.
Rounds bonus goes away, but they collect
elimination here. Does anyone know that?
G2 again slows it down.
It feels like an exhibition match, like a show match.
Right now for this squad, and now they put themselves on game point, series point. Incredible stuff. In a sense, starts to trend their way as their map pick. They seem so comfortable. Double Odin, triple Vandal on round 24 here. Spamming through the wall already from both sides on B, and they're ready to just put up flashes at A.
And not too much for Cloud9. Best thing they have is the Seekers to try to create the space now for the team.
I've got your track.
Scraping for a buy. Bulldogs and Vandals. The dash forward right into the molly. Icy's not afraid. Gets wallbanged across by Moose. An opportunity for Cloud9 to push us into overtime. If not, the dreams are gone. Walls now coming.
Boy, Icy is begging you, bro. Icy 100% has tickets to Cancun.
Looking for some pressure in the front of the A side.
Check his flights, bro.
Also to allow Vanity to TP back and give a chance here for Cloud9 to push inside this A site. Valen though with 2 picks from the back as Oxy and the rest of Cloud9 are entering inside A. Wall now, door now broken. It's not clear. 2 kills out for Cloud9.
This should have been the easiest win for G2. Even Trent just whiffed so hard right there.
Vanity with the engine cannot get the spray. A topper from Zeppa. A high-low. And Zeppa gets the pick. And we're going into extra innings.
Wow. Incredible stuff for C9.
That's an extra innings. That was a baseball
G2
game,
not being
kid.
able to defend the last few members of C9 in sight, doing enough damage. What a scrappy round.
Icy and Trent definitely have a cruise ship out of Bahamas soon. In one day, bro.
I thought I saw Vanity just run out and get a knife shot there right into hell.
I wouldn't doubt it at this point. It is mayhem in A site. That's basically where we've seen a lot of the action. A few rounds going back towards B, but A has been the playground. So
Exactly 6.3 people in the crowd.
Hop into overtime. C9 switching
Because that guy
back
had a cast on his arm, so it's
G2 back on
6.3.
attack. We get our full buys, no operators to come out here. So we're going to see what teams can do.
He's not like a full person yet.
G2 wants that full force going forward. They've played the two towards mid before here with Icy and Leaf. They bunker down on that left side once they get through the archway, and the team just rotates back and forth waiting for the correct audio call. But C9 was not this proactive before, and they back off actually. They don't hold that B main control, which would have been pretty important.
Yeah, it's actually a good call here that C9's win con when they were playing this defensive half was Oxy picked up this operator, and this time going with a Vandal and armor, moving across the site. And as the L drone gets heard into B main, Oxy's pivoting back here with Moose in the back of the B site. Dash now activated. G2 trying to split inside this B site. Icy and Leaf getting openers now. Watching the
Vanity
play.
100% has money on himself. He has all the unders.
Zeppa though gets traded out, and Rooney is too late to come back to assist his teammate. Stuck now on a 1 versus 3 as Trent gets that plant. Orb now up.
Vanity has an 18 leg parlay on himself. All the unders. $2 for 2 mil return.
Slowing it down a little bit, just like on Lotus. If G2 slows the round down, they get back and forth rotations out of C9, and C9 want to be at the right place at the right time, and it's actually costing them just being in flow from one site to the other, and they find themselves turning around or not being on that line they need for util to delay. All right, now we're back on defense. C9 get the chance to attack where they've definitely seemed more comfortable with this composition and the communication they're using. And we're going to get a quick timeout as Emmy wants it right away to instill some info to the team.
Yeah, it almost looks like at this point here, the comp that you have coming out from Cloud9 is using Vanity's paranoia to create that space for Ox to get in, while that stunning flash is usually for the other players trailing behind. And activating Moose on
Jonah's eating well, brother.
It's going to be very important because that
I know he's about to have a fucking nice sit-down buffet after this shit, kid.
Seekers on top of that to really capitalize on that brawl in that round number 24, and this time they don't have it. So how can you tempo in that same way without those Seekers if you want to continue to move as quickly?
Yeah.
On the attack side here for Cloud9.
Bet, Pola, good try.
You follow the paranoia. We can follow the Skydog. Skydog becomes a little more difficult because when you're clearing B main, and then there's still a giant shot from spawn if it's not smoked. If you clear tree, you can still get hit from A or top of tree. So you really have to be behind the dog with a bit more util or members if you're going to be using it to get in and not just play a ruse on the site. Looking at how they do it here, tiles and B main is a focus for C9. And a good focus from G2 towards that left side of the map. No operator on either side again. The Odins ring out to start us off. Spike towards mid here. Could get in a scary spot, but it is protected.
Icy was looking to peek out too, almost out of timing. And now as the jig is up, there's the initiation engagement from Cloud9. They're looking for a split into the B side as well. Paranoia comes through. There's finally that smoke. It's a poison orb out.